on TuneIn Radio. So be sure and download that app. We are live streaming on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hey! And hello, Facebook. We're on Facebook as well. And I am Cindy, and you are invited to my New Year's party, which I have many friends here with me today to help celebrate 2017 and welcome 2018. And we are focusing on our New Year's service resolutions. And we just want to thank you for joining us and being a part of our party here on 92.7 FM, the Cindy's Choice Show. It is my absolute passion to support community initiatives with a special focus on community collaboration. And that's what we're doing today, some major collaborating. But first, a quick shout out, before I introduce all my fun friends, a quick shout out to our favorite sponsor, Chicken Salad. So as I introduce each of you, yes, so woohoo! As I introduce each of you, I want you to tell me your favorite chicken salad chick recipe. And let's start with Miss Beverly German, one of my favorite friends from Office Furniture Warehouse. She's one of the owner partners of Office Furniture Warehouse. Hello, Beverly.
Hey, Cindy. I am Classic.
Classic Carol, yes.
Classic Carol.
That is the most popular. That is the most popular one. Izzy, come on over here. You can come to the middle. Hi. Tell us. This is Isabella. This is my Izzy Langston, and she's been my favorite intern. She's just been the best, and I wanted to have her at my party here today. She has classes on Friday, so I was so glad that finally that there was a Friday you could get in and come on the show. What's your favorite chicken salad chick?
I absolutely love Buffalo Barkley. It's just good on everything.
Yes, that's a major favorite as well, because there's 12 different varieties. So come on up here, Mr. Taylor Belcher. Come on up. Taylor Belcher is the he's with the Chamber of Commerce, and he's the membership. What are you? The membership.
I do our account executive. I do our new member sales as well as the sales of our expo booths at Expo Chattanooga.
Yes. We want to talk about that today.
We will.
What is your favorite chicken salad chick, Taylor?
No, I can't remember all the funky names, but I think that one is called Fancy Nancy. Is that one?
Yes, love that. That's one of my tops that I get a lot. That and the Cranberry Kelly. I'm a Cranberry Kelly girl, number one. Come on up here, Miss Stephanie.
Right. Thank you, Cindy.
Stephanie Crow, yes. Which is kind of a regular on the show.
and I'm a Belcher fan. Anybody with the last name Belcher is good in my book.
Oh, we love our Belchers. There's a pun there, I think.
Yeah. And I'd have to say Fancy Nancy as well.
Yes.
I'll double that.
Yum. Fancy Nancy. And that's with the grapes, apples, and nuts for anyone that's listening. And it's really, really awesome.
Anybody a little fruity.
Yeah, there you go. That's this whole bunch, I think. Clay, step on up here. Clay's another regular, another one of my favorite. I consider you and Stephanie as co-hosts.
There you go. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
What's your favorite chicken salad chick?
I'm with Beverly. I'm a Classic Carol kind of guy.
That is the most popular one.
Straight up. So
it's really good. It still has some flavor. They have a special recipe that we cannot share, but Classic Carol is the number one.
Yeah, great. It's great.
We knew we were number one.
Exactly.
You got
it. Goes without saying. Come on up here, Joe. Joe's a first timer on the show. I'm so glad you're here. I know I gave you some last minute invitations before.
Thanks for having me.
That's so rude of me. But what is your favorite chicken salad chick, Joe?
Well, there's so many options, and I like a lot of them. But the one with cashews, is that the Fancy Nancy?
Yes, I think that's the one. The grapes, apples, and cashews.
That's it.
Yes, and again, there's
Fancy Nancy, popular one around here.
12, and there's a Fruity Fran, and I always get those confused. Fancy Nancy, because they're both fruity, and one of them doesn't have nuts. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Okay, who did Joe? Lex. Come on over here. Come on over here, Lex, and just pull that mic up.
Hey, Cindy. I'm good.
Lex Ryan is with us. Lex, not a first timer. This isn't your first rodeo.
No, I've been here before, but yeah. Thanks for having us. Glad to be here for the end of the year party. And
what's your favorite chicken salad chick?
My favorite one, I have to go with Izzy. I love the spice with the ranch. With that, what is it? The Buffalo.
Buffalo Barkley.
Stuff.
Buffalo Barkley.
Yeah,
that
Barkley.
Is those spicier, because they have a jalapeno holly as well. And those spicy ones are more popular with men.
That's a little bit too spicy for me.
Because it's people think, well, because it's a Southern thing, and you go in there and there's flowers on the wall and stuff like that. But it's a guy thing as well. Lots of guys eat chicken salad chick, especially the Buffalo Barkley and the jalapeno holly. Plus, they have a turkey pesto sandwich. There's all kinds of salads. There's pimento cheese, spicy pimento cheese. You can get a BLT with pimento cheese. So there's something for everyone at Chicken Salad Chick. Check out one of their 3 locations, the location downtown, Gun Barrel, and now at Erlanger. Chicken Salad Chick, Chattanooga.com. Chicken Salad Chick, Chattanooga.com. And now let's jump in. We are talking about New Year's resolutions, and we are all encouraging you to make service resolutions, folks. There's this group of fun people here all came to me through my service to the community. And I'm just so glad to be connected with every person in this room. And it's because I got out and started contributing to the community, and that allowed me to attract people like me. And you make wonderful friends by prioritizing your giving. And if it's only just an hour a month just to get started, because believe me, I help entrepreneurs. That's why I've started Cindy's Choice, to help entrepreneurs. I know what you're dealing with. I know how hard it is, and that's what I'm here to help with. But if you can just commit an hour a month just to start getting that little taste of helping, you will get addicted so soon, and where you won't be able to just help enough. But let's go ahead and start out and talk chamber a little bit, because that's where most of these relationships have come from. So I'm going to pull Mr. Taylor Belcher back over here. And we are so proud of our chamber, because we are voted. We are voted. Of course, that's us.
That is. That's correct.
Well, that's the beauty of the chamber is Taylor works. He's an employee of the chamber, but the chamber is made up of a lot of members, and that's a lot what you attract are those members. I know I've been VP of membership on one of the council boards, but you're my go-to guy. I just kind of find them, but you're the one that kind of nurtures that relationship into membership so that people can be a part of their community and reap those benefits. So tell us about Chamber of the Year, or what is the official title of our
So the Chattanooga Area Chamber of Commerce was named the 2017 Chamber of the Year by a national organization that actually has coverage in Canada as well as the Cayman Islands. So the chamber, our chamber here in Chattanooga, was voted the best chamber in 2017.
Now, and I'm going to brag on Taylor, because I've had several of the people from the chamber tell me this could not have happened if it hadn't been you kind of instigating the whole getting involved with this campaign.
I was glad to help put together the application, but it certainly couldn't have happened without our members, obviously. The service that they put together for our community and being able to win that award is a testament to what they do here and how well they do it.
Right. And because the chamber brags on us so much and looks out for us, that's why I want to do a quick shout out for the chamber. That's a wonderful staff there. Everyone just truly cares and is very supportive. And we're really blessed to have such a chamber here in Chattanooga. And what I really love about it, coming from larger communities, there's a bunch of small chambers that are all separate. I love that we have one big, huge chamber and 12 councils that are all part of that, because it just goes exactly with what I'm talking about. We do so much more together. The collaboration is what makes it work.
It does.
And each council's different. There's a different vibe in each one of those. So you can find your fit. It's not just about your neighborhood, but you can kind of find your fit where, you're comfortable, where you can contribute. And it's just a really great chamber. And we're so glad that we just feel tremendously blessed to have the Chattanooga Area Chamber of Commerce in our area. Okay, let's rotate around. We got lots of folks to talk to. Come on up here, Miss Beverly. Beverly's the first time with us as well. I've had her wonderful husband, JJ, on. He was the second guest on my show.
He's really number one.
Yeah. JJ's great. And it was, I only had him after my sponsor, my wonderful Josh Patton. Josh was my first guest, but JJ was right on his heels. And I just was eager to have him on, because you guys are such great examples to our community as far as contributing and so forth goes. But Beverly is a partner with Office Furniture Warehouse. And they just relocated over to, what do you call it, the Glass Street area? What do you call that area?
No, it's Boyce Street. Boyce Street. So it butts up to Glass Street, but they're very particular on this. So it is Boyce Street.
B-O-Y-C-E. Boyce Street.
And they have a very active community. And we've gotten involved, and we've gotten our neighbors involved. Moved in. We have a company on the corner that does stonework, and they've gotten involved, EJ. And we're just really enjoying our community.
Cool.
We sponsor them for different events. We have had them over to our office. We took a family for, 6 families for Christmas and for Thanksgiving. So we are really, really loving our community.
What I really enjoyed watching is the transformation, because I saw the warehouse when you first found it. And,
Yes.
I'm a visionary, so I could see it.
Yeah,
But I'm sure.
I had a little difficult time with that at first, but my husband's very good. He's an architect, and he definitely has visions.
And it's awesome. It's beautiful. I love every time I go over seeing the progression and where it's going. And again, it's like being from construction, I could see what could be done with it. But to actually, it's always so cool to watch that happen. And again, Beverly and JJ are such contributors to our community. And that's how they were actually introduced to me before I met you. Your reputation was out there that I was hearing about Beverly and JJ because they contribute so well to our community.
Another way that we have worked with the community is with Green Spaces. I don't know
Yes.
if you're familiar with Green Spaces, but they have this awesome program where they give kits to families to show them how to be a little more energy efficient. So it's $27 for a kit. And what we've done as a company is when we sell used chairs, we give a certain portion of that to Green Spaces for these kids. Now, my dream is to have everybody in our neighborhood has a kit so that they can save money. They're saving up to $300 sometimes a month.
Wow.
Just learning how to, have their home more energy efficient.
Exactly.
So,
No, I love this
and
story.
then they're helping other people when they get that money. They asked them, what are you going to do with that? And I'm going to take so-and-so to the doctor, and I have kids that I pick up. And so it's a ripple effect.
And I've talked to Michael so many times, I just haven't followed up about getting him on the show. And you need to come back with him when they come on, because that's a great organization.
It is.
All right. Thank you so much, Beverly. Thank you for being here. And we'll talk to you some more. But Stephanie, why don't you come on up? And Stephanie, she's one of my favorite co-hosts. I don't call her a guest anymore because we have too much fun when she comes on, and the show always goes by way too fast.
Oh, yeah.
So I definitely wanted to have you here today because you're a wonderful example of, and I hate to talk about the benefits of giving back, but they're there.
They're real.
Folks.
They're real. And
They're
there's
real,
studies
and
that support that.
Especially when you don't focus. If you just truly have that desire to help and get out there and find a way to help without any kind of focus on what's coming back to you, it will just blow you away of what just knocks you sideways.
There are actually some studies around wealth building and service and charity. So there's definitely a benefit. There's a energy. There's a connectivity, and when you have an elevated mood, you tend to do things that increase your own well-being. And I'm saying this because I'm in the financial business.
Exactly.
It actually comes back to you financially too.
Exactly. No, it does. And again, I know those because I was there. I was that entrepreneur that it was all I could do to keep my head above water. I had priority of getting my employees paid, of getting my expenses met. And it's all you can do just to manage your business, and that consumes you. So that's a lot what Cindy's Choice is about, is if you can't afford that person, I'm coming up with a shared marketing concept so you can have someone out there contributing to the community, cultivating relationships on your behalf. But until you can get there, again, I just want to encourage you, start with just 1 hour a month.
You've got to be intentional. You've got to be intentional.
I love that. Exactly. It has to be very intentional. Just find something and be determined. That's why it needs to be a resolution, a service resolution. Get intentional for 2018 and find a way to serve. Now, I met you at the mayor's, I don't know if you remember the mayor's, what do they call it for women?
Which was giving. It was volunteer.
We volunteer for that. What is that called?
The Economic Council for
yes,
women.
Yes, we were on the mayor's Economic Council for Women. Also cross paths a lot with Chattanooga Women's Leadership Institute.
Yes.
And also, you're involved with Mark Knight over at.
Well, as you talk about entrepreneurship, and Taylor's mom actually has huge credit in reflection writing, securing Mark McKnight. Rowena chaired our search process, and we just landed with an absolute gem who has been a longtime entrepreneur, came out of Rock Creek and Roots Rated,
Yes,
and woke up mid-career and said it was his time to give back. And he fell in love with the potential and the opportunity with reflection writing.
Yes.
And
awesome.
so expect to hear more coming. I know you'll get Mark on your show.
Yes, I've had Mark on my show before, but I'd love to get Mark and Rowena and you back to talk about that.
I jumped on the board, not thinking I had any additional time to share, but getting into nature
laughing 'cause-
has been tremendous therapy. I mean, having a reason, because I'm committed now as a board member and I'm there to make sure that Mark succeeds. I go out there weekly, and there are board members like Dawson Wheeler who are out there 3 or 4 times a week. And just to be in nature, ideating, sharing, connecting, tremendous things are happening, but it's tremendous therapy for me.
Oxygen is food, and we get that out in the fresh air.
Thanks for having me on.
Necessary to help. Come on over here, Joe. Joe's in. Oh no, I've already talked to you. Haven't I? Or have I? No, okay. I'm getting confused. No, I introduced you. I know, because I remember now I was about to say Joe's a newbie with us. I go, well, I already said that. Oh yeah, but Joe is a newbie with us because I felt bad because I've given Joe a couple of last minute invitations. I always hate when I do that to people, but this time it worked.
Yeah, we all have busy lives, so it's okay.
Well, and this was kind of a last. I kind of stalled on doing anything with this show because I wanted. I was like, well, what's relevant, to New Year's? Well, resolutions, for goodness sakes. And so here we are making our service resolution. And Joe and I know each other through chamber involvement. You were brought up through the Small Business Development Center, which
Incubator.
is a huge, huge collaboration
Right.
of small businesses that are, yes, the incubator down on Manufacturers Road, where there's over 60 businesses being incubated. And Joe's a great success story from that. So tell us a little bit about your business, and then you serve on some boards as well.
I do, yeah. So I work for Outdoor Lighting Perspectives, and we help people create nighttime curb appeal, safety, and security. We do landscape lighting, up lighting on a home, stuff like that. How do we contribute to our community? I'd say one of the biggest ways is I serve on the board of directors for the Home Builders Association.
Right.
One year I've probably been serving on the board for about 4 years. One year I served on the executive committee. And so what the Home Builders Association does is they work with local government and state government.
Exactly.
To try to make sure that homes stay affordable for people in our communities.
Which is huge.
Right.
That's one of my passions, quite honestly, because not everybody in the room, I don't know if everybody knows in the room, I've been sharing my story of, I was actually homeless on the streets of Chattanooga 2 years ago.
Oh, no.
So affordable housing is a huge issue because people look at me and go, you don't look like somebody that would have went homeless. But that's a big issue for a lot of people out there if they have health issues, which was my case. And it's a major passion of mine. So thank you for your involvement in that, because they do I don't think people understand about the what is it called again? The
Home Builders
Association. I was a contractor in Houston, so I'm very familiar with the good work that they do.
Well, and the laws are constantly changing and the rules on how to build. And so that's why the government and us work together.
Right. Awesome.
And for members, they get networking opportunities, continuing education opportunities, resource opportunities.
Right. And I love your business. You do really well with, I've seen the befores and afters with its outdoor lighting, and that's your niche, right? That's what you focus on completely.
Yeah, the majority of what we do is uplighting the front of the house. Then you get into decks and pool sides and stuff like that. And of course, during the holidays, we do Christmas lights.
Oh, yeah.
We start our Christmas campaign in July. And a lot of people wait till the end, and we have to turn people away. But yeah, we do.
Y'all keep that in mind for next year. And repeat your business again.
Outdoor Lighting Perspectives.
Outdoor lighting. What's your what's the website?
Outdoorlights.com.
Okay, and I'll have everybody repeat their websites at the end of the show. We're already down to 30 seconds of this segment, so we will be back and speak to the other guests that we didn't get to speak to when we join us. And we just thank you for our New Year's service resolution party. Woohoo! We're actually going to have a toast at the end. Everybody's got their party favors. Oh, I didn't get a horn. I need my horn.
Keep your own horn.
Happy New Year, everyone. Stay tuned. We'll be back.